Hey guys, 14 Philosopher. Welcome back. Today we're gonna learn something about.
Cheers, Abodo. I'm a LaSalle University nutrition major, D1 athlete, Air Force cadet. Yeah.
All right, that's nice. Thank you for telling us what you do. Oh wait, what do you do? Like on campus?
I'm the treasurer of powerlifting, uh, D1 athlete, and then what other clubs I do? That's pretty much about it. And work.
Oh, right. You want to introduce yourself? Like, your actual background. Like, where are you from? What
Yeah.
got you to sell all that other stuff?
Yeah. So I'm from Philadelphia. I'm literally like 5-10 minutes away from here, from Mount Airy. You know what I'm saying? Mount Airy gang, stand up. So went to middle school 5 minutes from here, DePaul Catholic. Went to high school, St. Joseph's Prep. Played football there, did track there. What got me to was really how close it was in track. And originally I was a nursing major, but I switched to nutrition. So yeah, it was the nursing program as well. So the ability to do nursing, track and field is what got me here.
You job
And the location. Yeah, go ahead.
You job nursing for nutrition.
So I was nursing originally. I had like a 3.0. I was starting to get a 3.0. And I was like, do I even want to do nursing no more? And while I was at the Air Force program that I was in, it was like, you need like a 3.6 to be competitive. So I was like, I dropped it. So I was like, it is what it is. And nutrition was what really caught my eye because that's what they offered here. It's obviously harder, but it's something that I could definitely use and I could definitely, transfer to my own life. Like what I learned nutritionally, I can, like make a salad or like, learn or teach people how to get healthy, the importance of fasting, etc. So, yeah.
Wait, so nutrition is harder than nursing?
It's harder than nursing.
I thought nursing was like the whole radial, proximal, distal, orbital would be like harder.
It's the thing about nursing is the clinicals, and then freshman year, they kind of root people out. But overall, if you ask a nutrition major, they will say it's probably harder than nursing.
Okay, so do you want to be like a nutritionist when you graduate, or like like some food science kind of thing, or what?
So I didn't say this, but I'm actually a minor in public health. I really do want to use my understandings of nutrition to help a mass amount of people in the nutrition aspect. So really, I don't want to be a dietitian. You're required to get a master's degree in 2024. So I'm not trying to do all the education for that. Like what? I don't enjoy school like that, me personally. So I just want to help people in the masses, either as a fitness trainer, either not a dietitian, but like I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. So
That's cool. So, because the first thing I gotta ask, since you're like a D1 athlete, Air Force cadet, and then on top of that, you're in the honors, I'm pretty sure. So like also academics. How do you really balance all of that, bro?
I balance it literally. So with academics and athletics, really, well, sorry, that was my stomach. With athletics, you gotta keep up with academics because if you're not doing well academically, you can't even practice.
That is true.
So, and another thing is when you're busy, it encourages you to get more things done. So if I'm doing like Air Force stuff in the morning and I got practice right after, and then I have school, then I know the time that I have to do work is limited, so I just do it. Last year I had a lot more free time, so I would not do my work till like last minute. This year I'll just prioritize and do it first and then get it out the way. So that's the difference. And it's important that you get the academics, on point. That way you can play and, compete athletically.
All right, you're in your sophomore year, correct?
Yeah.
So, any lessons you learned as a an athlete, Air Force cadet, and everything else that you wish you knew when you first started college?
Just manage time and humble yourself, really. Because when you come in the Air Force thing, like you think, oh, you're all big and bad, oh, it's me light, but then you get humbled and then you realize that you're not as good as you think. You gotta keep sharpening your skills. And that goes the same way in the track and field world. Like you think fast, but then if you mess up one thing, you mess up the rest of your race. So it's really a mental game, but once you lock that in, then you're gonna be successful.
And how did you prepare for, I guess, college itself? Since you're an athlete, how did you prepare to get into college and maintain your athletic position while also doing Army obligations?
So you talking about high school and how I got prepared for college?
Yeah.
So high school, man, I got some very, very hard education from prep. Like I'm even repping the sweater right now. Like I rep it every day. But prep really prepared me for high school. It just made things easier. everything that I was taking was college courses. The professors were really, really well at what they taught. The students are top notch. They go to schools currently in like Ivy League schools, top schools like an area like I don't want to say Penn State is the top school, but Villanova, Rutgers, Penn is Ivy League, but schools all over the country that are top. So it was like you're encouraged to do well academically. And once I got into college, I wouldn't say it was easier, but I have more time to be myself. And if you don't manage your time, then you won't do well academically. So you got to put in the work, studying, and just getting right. So.
Got you. So another thing I want to ask is like, since you're like in like the army and stuff, and
Air
also an
Force.
athlete, Air Force, how exactly has those skills transferred over to each other? I.e., I guess the military leadership responsibility from the military also carry over to the actual athletic position, but I guess actual teamwork that you would need to be a track athlete carry over to your actual army. Air Force.
Well, Manny here has seen me practice, and he knows, and he's seen that I don't really talk a lot. Like, that's just who I am. But like Air Force and military wise, like I was very quiet. So I kind of opened up over time as I learned. Like with this track stuff, I wouldn't say I'm a vocal leader. I kind of lead by example with my actions. So like if somebody's like doing too much, then like I'll be like, okay, bro, like it's not the right way to do it. Or if somebody needs guidance with like the block starts, or say they need guidance with like, need somebody to see if they're doing something wrong with their foot or when they're starting, obviously help them with that. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, do that. That's just not who I am, actions over words for me. So that's the one thing the Air Force cadet life has taught me, just lead by example and by action. You don't gotta be the biggest or the loudest person to lead.
All right. And since you're having the both words right now, Air Force and track, any unique perspectives that you like to like talk about? Like you go to college?
Like perspectives in like what?
In terms of like, I guess just navigating college overall.
Yeah, just prioritize your time, manage your time. It's easy to get bored and just do whatever and chill, but then you got this project or you got a midterm coming up and you ain't studied, you better lock in a month prior. I learned that the hard way. Me and Manny learned that the hard way last year. Like it's good to have fun and meet people and form relationships, but you're here for a reason. This stuff is not expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. It's very expensive. So make the most out of it and prioritize your academics first.
Any setbacks you experience having to do track in like actual Air Force while maintaining grades?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Man, I would wake up at like 5, and then like come back on campus till like 11 or like 11:30. Sometimes 12:30. Practice has already started. So like sometimes I'll be late to practice, especially last semester. Or there's a hard workout right after I come onto campus, so I gotta shower and then get ready for this hard workout. And it's like, damn, this is what I signed up for, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's just the time. Sometimes it's just time constraints that gets in the way. Yeah. Sometimes you might be tired and you don't feel like doing it, but you gotta do it.
You ever had to sacrifice something to get the other done? I.e., maybe you had to miss a track practice for military?
Yeah, but my coach would work with me like, I think it was like 2 or 3 times where I would just, like there was some overlaps, so I would have to do it on my own. So yeah.
Wait, so you practice by yourself sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes, like 2 or 3 times. That was like last semester.
And how about now? How did you get better at that?
Well, a lot more time that opened up this year. So like, I have more time to practice pretty much. Like it's just not much. Last semester is very, sophomore year, first semester is very important in Air Force stuff. So they required you to do more stuff. Plus I was a physical fitness officer, which I forgot to mention. So like,
What's that?
so this is how it works. So there's lead lab from like 7:30 to 9:30 Tuesdays.
Yeah.
No, Thursdays. And then right after I would lead the afternoon PT group. So I would have to stay. For like an hour and lead the guys, all the cadets, do workouts and stuff. I don't gotta do that no more because it's only one semester. So I don't gotta miss, practice for this Air Force stuff now because I have more leeway. If you're an athlete, they allow you to skip PT because you're literally doing PT every day.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like if you skip practice beforehand, you're like dropping from 20 or something like that?
No. You can, if you talk to the captain or like some of the cadre, they'll understand and they'll just probably give you like, like a permit to just go practice.
You ever had to help any like fellow athletes actually get better at their time management? Since I'd imagine you have experience with that yourself.
Here or at the Air Force?
Actually, both.
There's like only like 2 athletes at the Air Force. There's one who went to Haverford College. She did basketball and track. She was doing
did
it.
both?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She don't need any help because she was doing it last semester. Like, and here, no, not really. I think people got it locked down unless you're a freshman and you need help. Like, but yeah, you kind of learn quick once you get those grades back. You start failing, you gonna know.
Nah, for real.
You gonna know.
It was like that for you. Your grade said it was low. You said, you know what? Maybe I don't want to mess around.
Yeah, I was taking anatomy last semester, first semester, and oh my gosh, like I was studying for it, but like I would study like 7 days prior, and I would not do good at all. Second semester, I would study like a month prior, and I would do way better.
Okay.
And I finished way higher grade wise. So that's what got me to like lock in and manage my time and prioritize my work.
Yeah, you pretty unique journey for going on. So I was going to ask, like, is there anything you think people might misunderstand at your, like, you know, at this collegiate level as a track athlete and an Army officer? Well, cadet.
Air Force, cadet.
Air Force cadet.
People misunderstand the rank. So I was like cadet 3rd class last semester. Once you do field training, or you can go to officer training school, which is what I plan on doing. You could you become a 2nd lieutenant, and then you don't become. So the ranking system is different. It's cadet 3rd class. It's not like you're 3rd class or you're not cadet. Like it's
So
cadet.
3rd class citizen? Like you're not
The cadet, if you're in a program, the cadet is before your rank, and then once you're enlisted or commissioned or as an officer, you're just 1st lieutenant, 2nd lieutenant. As a track athlete, could you ask that question again?
As in, like, you know, most people who might think that if they're coming here just doing track, it's the same thing as high school. They just train a little bit. Well, not train, but they train a lot, and then they just, like, focus on school, and that's it. Is it, like, different as a track athlete in college?
Yeah, like there's first of all, you have to work out. That's the number one thing. Like,
Oh, yeah, like, actually.
yeah, True Mark, we work out twice a week. We didn't do it, or we wasn't as consistent last semester, but we doing it this semester. So we working out more intensely in the gym. There's a lot more. In high school, we would practice, but like we wasn't taking it serious. Like here, you take it serious pretty much every time. The warm up is consistent and it's way longer. It takes like 20, 25, 30 minutes just to warm up. Like Manny saw, like that's just how we do it every time to prevent injuries. But there's not too many differences workout wise. I mean, it's hell some days and some days it's not. So yeah.
You ever did like 600 repeats?
No, I would never do that.
Oh, no, like no 600 repeats.
I would
like 400
never do
repeats
that.
after that.
I'm a short sprinter, man. I don't need to do that.
Nah, my old high school, they had us doing that for like 600 repeats, 400 repeats, and then after that, like 450s after the 400 repeats, we did push-ups, doing a rest, sit-ups, doing a rest. Or if we not doing that, like we would walk, and then that'd be your rest. It was it was fun, quote unquote.
Yeah, not us. It depends on what you. I don't think we've ever done the 600. The most we've ever done is 500. And that's for the long sprinters like Hami. Hami did 500 this one practice.
Yeah, I noticed. At college level, you guys like train. You don't train every day, right? In terms of like actually running. Like there's like a break day in the middle. On top
I think
of that.
first semester we had we would train Monday through Saturday because it's preseason. But we had like 1 or 2 days off. I don't remember what it was. We had like 5 days of training and like 2 days off. During in season, we have off or recovery Wednesday, so we still meet up, but we just recovery Wednesday. And then whether the meet is on Friday or Saturday, you would have 4 or 5 days of work or practice. And then we have 2 days off, pretty much, because Sunday off and then Wednesday off. So, yeah.
All right. And, looking ahead, what are your goals that you're trying to do as you, continue with college, athlete, cadet, all that other stuff? What are you trying to do once you graduate and whatnot? And how you
when I graduate, I want to either commission as an Air Force officer or look into other roles in the military. And if I'm not interested, it is what it is. But at least I, went in and tried it. And then track-wise, just want to break records here. Simple. Just break records, have your name in the books. Yeah, just help the team win, especially during the A10 championships. Yeah, so.
So you plan breaking records? Even my record?
Here?
Yeah, bro. I got a So my 400 is 30 seconds flat.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit's
crazy.
wicked. Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Oh, wait, what? You want a 60, right? Or no?
60, 100, 200.
Wait, what's your 60?
Slow right now. I'm not even gonna say the time. Slow.
What's your 100? What's your 100?
I ran to high school like 10.91. But like I said, my high school time's like, this is what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
What about 200?
Slow. if it's not breaking a record, it's slow, man. Like it's just how it is for me. Yeah.
What about your 400 then? Or is that too long?
The most I ran was 4x2.
Damn. So
200 4x2. I never ran more than.
You ran a 55 before? Oh, okay.
My first year doing track was senior year.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
Your senior year for track, were you a walk-on for this team or you scouted?
I was a walk-on. Yeah.
Well, anything you want to let
I
people...
am a walk-on. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say... Why did you feel so strong to say he was a walk-on?
Because I'm not a walk-on. I am a walk-on. Does it make sense? I wasn't. It's not the past. I still am a walk-on.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So Mr. Walk-on, is there anything you'd like to change going forward about yourself?
Just. It's my track-wise or just in general?
In general.
Just be more aligned with the Lord. Be like Christ. Pretty much. Just and also just get my diet right. And pretty much just set goals on what I want to do like after college.
Okay. And I'm just asking you two last things.
Yeah.
How do you incorporate your nutrition, education with your actual physical life, as in your athletics and Army Cadet?
So I fast. So I actually fast like 16 up to like 22 hours. Some days it'll be during practices.
You fast during practice?
Yep.
You're a strong man.
It's not even that bad, really. You actually, yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, if you do like, it's on Ramadan.
200 repeats?
Yeah.
200 repeats on like an empty stomach?
Well, you just gotta get some electrolytes. I have electrolytes in my bag. I just put it in my water.
Won't that break the fast? Wait, hold up. My fault. I was thinking like dry fasting. Yeah, I guess you do water fasting? Mm-hmm. Okay, my fault.
Yeah, but drinking water wouldn't, unless you dry fasting, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put some electrolytes in your water, practice, and then you should be straight. You literally should be straight because it has magnesium, potassium, calcium, and what's the last one?
Sodium?
Yeah, I think, did I say that?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so I fast and I actually feel better, fasting. And nutritionally, like I eat like a lot more, this semester I eat like a lot more greens. I'm avoiding a lot of chicken and red meat.
But why chicken?
Because like they put a lot of like
antibiotics,
hormones and stuff like that, like estrogen. You're gonna feel sluggish the next day because they stuff in. You eat a lot of chicken and you do it like consistently. You're gonna feel like
the itis.
No test. You don't feel like no motivation. You know what I'm saying? So I try to avoid that as much as I can. Eat like more greens, and I don't eat till I'm past full. Like if I'm full, I just stop. I don't eat more than that because that's my body's natural way of telling me like just stop eating. So, and also just supplementing obviously vitamins like zinc, iron, magnesium, B1. And yeah, it's helped me a lot so far. So it should help me a lot during the season.
That's nice. And also, lastly, anything we should share with people going on forward? Want to let them know or just share?
Put the Lord first. None of this stuff really matters. I mean, it's simple. Instead of focusing, like school is cool, but at the end of the day, we all gonna die soon. So really just make sure to build on your relationships, help people, and just put the Lord first, over everything. Because He's the one who provided us with food, shelter, family, and everything that we got. So yeah.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Shizm. You any social media you want to shout out or no?
Social media? No, I'm good. I
Got
don't
you.
really use social media like that no more.
Appreciate you for coming. It's Protein Philosopher. Hope you have a great day.